Good afternoon, my friends. It's Wednesday afternoon today, and I worked in Græsted today, and after work I drove up here to Gilleleje, and yeah, let me just quickly show you the area. Well, here you are, the view out through the back window of the Raven. So that's my view. You know, Gilleleje is on the north coast of Zealand, and it's just beautiful. So I decided to drive up here for that reason, so I could sit and enjoy the view. But I guess you can see it on the waves. It's quite windy today, so that's why I'm not taking you outside. But I got something to tell you. Well, I got something to talk about here inside the Raven. You know, my last video I talked to Peter, who is a full-time RVer, and he actually gave me something. He gave me a roll of foam. It looked like this, and it's, you see, this thick. What is it? Centimeter, I think. And he used it for window covers. But I realized when I saw this, I thought, I can use this on the floor. When I sit here in the back of the Raven, the floor where I put my feet, it's quite cold, obviously, because it's frost outside. And so I got the idea to cut a piece and cut it to size so that it could be on the floor where I put my feet. I'm not going to cover the entire floor in the back of the Raven, because as you know, under the bed I have the crates and stuff, but I just put it here where I sit, where I put my feet, and it's so nice. I used to have cold feet, and now it's great. I totally love it. So but that leads me to the topic of this video. You know, how do I keep warm? Because, well, at the moment it is winter and it's quite cold outside. I think today it's -6 degrees Celsius and quite windy right here. And how do I keep warm? Well, as you probably know, I got my diesel heater, and that is, of course, you need a heater when you live in a van in winter time. And this diesel heater, it's doing a good job and keep me nice and toasty. And here's the controller. But so during daytime when I'm in the Raven, I just put my diesel heater. And now with this new flooring, even my feet are warm. So that's great. At night, I actually turn off the heater. And first of all, I don't want the noise at night, but also for safety. I feel safer when it's off, you know. If something happened and I was asleep, and, you know, it's better it's not on. But obviously, turning off the heater at night, it gets quite cold. This morning it was actually 0 degrees. It was just around freezing in here, and well, need to keep warm. So but it's not a problem. First of all, right next to me, the window, let me show you. Well, the window here is right next to my bed. So if it's cold outside like it is now, then I put the window cover just on that window, just to keep the cold from me when I'm sleeping. I could, of course, put covers on all the windows, but I enjoy looking out when I'm about to sleep. I enjoy seeing what's around me, so usually I don't cover all the windows. So, well, what to do when it's 0, almost freezing? Well, let me just put my window covers up here. First of all, I got a good duvet. This here duvet, it's actually, I put 2 of them in the same cover. So, let me just show you for a second. One thing is, I got flannel bedding. I bought this flannel bedding and it's wonderful. It's nice and warm. And then as you can see, I got, well, you can't see. And then, as you can see, I got 2 duvets inside the same bedding. And it's actually nice and toasty. It's absolutely no problem keeping warm underneath it. So that's great. Just need to make sure it fills the space completely. But that's for the body underneath the duvet. Obviously, my head is not under the duvet. And to make sure I don't get cold, I literally put a hat when I sleep. And, well, I guess that's a little bit old-fashioned. This is a knitted hat. But I know in the old days they put hat for sleeping. But I do too. And that keeps my head nice and warm. And then my double duvet and my flannel bed sheets, bed cover. And then I'm good. Even it's 0 degree inside the Raven at night. Still fine. I'm never cold when I wake up. So that way, with the, of course, daytime the diesel heater and nighttime when I sleep, just double duvet and a hat. And then I have to be honest, when it's cold like this, I keep my t-shirt on and my socks. And the socks, obviously, my feet are quite close to the back window, so just to make sure I don't get cold feet, then I keep the socks on. But with that, it's no problem to keep warm in the Raven. And then some people ask, but wouldn't it be nice to keep the heater running? And, well, I guess, but it just doesn't feel safe. I've tried it where I put it, of course, I would put the temperature lower. I don't want to run it right now it's say 23. So I would put it down to 10 degree. But first of all, it's quite noisy. At least when you are lying in bed trying to sleep, it is noisy. But also, as I said before, the safety part of it. It just doesn't feel safe to have something electric running while I try to sleep. So I feel better about just turning it off. Morning, my friends. Well, I started this video, I think it's a week and a half ago. Way too long. I've been busy, both with work and also the weather have been quite cold and windy and stuff, so I don't know, it just kind of didn't happen. Anyway, the video was about keeping warm, and I've made some changes to a little bit here in the Raven. I showed you that I had this foam mat on the floor from the material that Peter he gave me, and I've actually made at least 2 window covers from that material as well. And well, with this one, I don't know, for some reason it keeps popping out. On the other side, it's no problem. It stays there, you know, it's squeezed in between the rubber seal and the glass, and it stays there. But in this side, I had to put this. I had this a piece of plastic trim in the car already, and it's just squeezed in here with the rubber seal, and it's make it stick there. The idea about using the foam for the window is, when I sit here, you see my arm is resting here on the door, and with if I just had the glass or I had the reflective, my arm would get very cold from the cold from the glass. But with this, because it's foam, it insulates. So it was one morning I woke up and it was very cold outside. It was like -5, and inside, because I put the heater, then inside it was 23 degrees. I had this foam cover the glass, and then when I took away the foam, there was ice behind the foam on the glass. So that's how good this material is insulating, so that it could be 23 degrees on this side and, well, below 0 on the other side on the glass. So that's pretty incredible. And now when I sit like this with the hand here and the arm here, it's not cold. It doesn't feel cold at all. And it is dark gray, so from the outside you don't really see it. It just looks like very heavily tinted windows. So that's great. Tonight I was boondocking here in Copenhagen, Slusholm, near where my friend live, and I just went up there to have breakfast. He treated me to breakfast, and now I'm about to pack up and get the Raven ready for driving, and I'm going to Helsingør because Bo have invited me, so I'm going up to his place. I have succeeded talking to Bo into making a storytime video about, well, basically about him, because you guys met him a lot in my videos, especially lately, after he lost his dad. But he is, well, first of all, he's a very good friend, but also he's a person who have had a lot of, how to say, his life has not been easy. There's been a lot of bad things happening. And, well, that's basically what that video is going to be about. So, but I don't know if it's going to be the next video or the one after that, or how it's going to be, but there is a video coming, a storytime video about what he had gone through. So, that's for the future. Anyway, I think I better get this video edited and put up. It's been 2 weeks since the last one, so it's about time. I hope you guys have a good time. I hope you enjoy yourself and you are healthy, and thank you very much for watching my videos. It's very nice of you. You guys take care, and remember, life is good. Bye bye.